Yeah, hi everybody. Well, those of you who have been with us for at least 2 years will remember a couple of years ago we had to put this bathroom in really quickly because some of our friends were coming to stay, and we definitely needed 2 bathrooms. So it was never completed, and we put everything in place where we wanted it to be, but that was about it. As long as we had a functioning shower, toilet and sink, that's all we needed. But now has come the time to try and finish it off. So the plan is that this wall is going to be tiled, which will mean removing this sink for a short while. That wall will be painted, which will mean got to fill in all the gaps, smooth it all off, blah de blah. We've also got to put in an extractor fan, which is going to be one of the last jobs I have to do. We've got to get through the 2-foot wall and connect everything. The wires are all in, so yeah, we need to do that. And then this wall will be painted, whatever, to blend in with the rest of the room. We've also got a storage area at the back here, which we're still not quite sure what we're going to do with. But that is the plan. So I've cleaned this wall down. It's all ready to go. I bought 6 of the tiles up. We're going to go 3 tiles high, and these tiles are 31.5 inches high, so they're quite big, they're quite heavy, but it does the job quickly. So I'm going to go and mix some cement up and then start getting them on the wall, and hopefully it won't take too long. Right, I think the hardest bit's going to be putting the sink back in again, which it always is, but if I work it out correctly, it will mean I don't have to drill through the tiles, but we'll wait and see how everything works. This sink is too low, it's going to be raised up 2 or 3 inches, which helps with the size of the tiles. Okay, let's crack on and see how we get on with this. Cheers. Well, finally that wall is completed. Had to play around a bit because of the levels of the wall. As I've said before, this house, nothing is square, nothing is straight, but they've gone on really nice. There's some weight in them, I know that. But I've got some nice gaps and all even, so when it comes to grouting it will give it a nice finish. The sink will be going back somewhere around here in the next few days, but I won't do that until I've grouted everything and it's all gone off completely. So yeah, pleased with that, and I may do a little bit more, I'm not sure yet, down that edge there. The problem with that wall in that corner, which you won't be able to tell off the camera, is that it slopes, and that's because that is actually a chimney which sloped before, and the panelling in the bedroom hides all that. So I may level that off and tile down there, I'm not sure yet. There's other priorities first. So yeah, overall pretty pleased, and back on with the next job. Catch you later. So the next job I have to do is to knock through the wall up here to the outside so we can fit an extractor fan. That wall is probably about 2 foot thick with a cavity in the middle. Can't get at it from the outside because I don't have a ladder high enough, and when I do need to get up there I'm probably going to have to go and borrow my neighbour's ladder. The extractor will be up there in that corner, somewhere around there, and then the piping will go obviously outside. The actual motor will be fixed to that beam up there. Almost impossible to film, so I don't know where to start. I suppose get the ladders and see how far I can knock through that wall. I have to be careful because there's a downpipe out there, but I think that's in line with the toilet, so as long as I stay over that side, should be okay. This is going to take I don't want to say a few hours, I think it's going to take a few days to get sorted, or a couple of days at least anyway. It might go easier than I think, but I'll bring the camera back once I've progressed a little bit and you can see what we're trying to do. Okay, catch you in a while. I've marked out the size of the hole. It's about 4 inches in diameter. I'll make it a little bit bigger than that. It's all depending on how big the bricks are behind it, you have to work to them. But I have a cunning plan, so let's get on with it. I've had a bit of luck. So by pure luck, when I started to dig the hole out, there's a stone you can just see there. Now if I can get that stone out, that's not going to be far off the size of the pipe, and the pipe is flexible, so we can sort of bend it a little bit and flatten it a little bit to get through that gap. Getting that out could be the easy bit, it's getting the bit on the other side out as well, but at least we started off with a bit of luck. So let's have a go at getting this out. What I don't want to do is obviously drop any tools down here, because I won't be able to get at them, and I don't want to damage anything with falling stone, but yeah, hopefully I can get that stone out all in one go. Right, let's continue. So it is sort of moving, it's we're digging it out slowly bit by bit. I managed to get all the way around, but it's the stones on the top here that are compressed down, holding it on the stones below. And I've known in the past that sometimes one hit will remove just enough for you to be able to wiggle it out. It is moving, not by hand but with the hammer. So we are getting there. Right, come on, let's get it out. It's coming. Oh, fair size. But it's out. Oh, that's part one. I'm going to cool off because it's really warm, and then decide how I'm going to get to part two. I've first got to go through the cavity, which is full of mud, so I've got to get all that out before I can even then try to knock the stones out from the other side. This doesn't have to look pretty, they're not going to ever see this. And outside, even if it makes a mess of a hole, it will be filled in afterwards and the grill put on. So it's not critical we have a nice neat job. Really the only place it needs to be neat is when I drill into this and cut out the hole for the actual vent. But at the moment it's just a case of getting a hole through there. Right, I'm going to have a drink. Well, we're halfway. Cooled off a bit, had a drink. I'm hoping a bit of brute force and ignorance might work. It probably won't. The chance of it working are very slim, but it's worth giving it a try. And the fact that I want to try and put this through the hole to the other side where the second wall is, the outside wall, and knock a stone loose with it. As I say, I don't think it's going to work, but I haven't got a ladder to get up on the outside of the house, so it's worth a try. So that's the plan. Let's give it a whack. Well, there's the hole. It's taking us down to about halfway to where all the rubble is. And as I say, I'm going to try and hit it with this crowbar just to see if we have any luck or if we can help clear it out a bit and dislodge a stone. It will just help if I dislodge a stone or the render outside, so I know exactly where the hole is. I don't have a drill bit long enough. So yeah, let's give it a whack. This is what fixes to the extractor fan and the outlet. Very flexible, not very strong. And with these walls having a cavity in them where soil can drop down at any time, stone and whatever, you could damage this, and it's all been a waste of time. What I thought I would do is I would put this piece of downpiping in there, fix this to both ends, obviously leave it shy a little bit of the ends, and then this is quite strong. Anything falling on it isn't going to damage this. So that's the plan. I'll need to go and see my neighbour, see if I can borrow his ladders, because they're the only ones around here that will reach the top of the roof, well, top of the eaves, and then we can start filling it all in again. Right, let's have a measure up, see how much pipe we need. So here's the hole in all its glory, and what I'm going to do is put this pipe, so I've cut it about 2 or 3 inches short either side, and obviously straighten it up a bit, fix the outlet pipe to it, the flexible one, and jobs are good, and it fixes with cable ties, so yeah, this should be fine for this. Okay, next job, get this sorted. Well, this is the Heath Robinson idea I've come up with. This end will go outside, plenty there to attach to the filter on the outside, plenty here, about 2 meters of piping tubing here, which will attach to the motor. So I'll get this through the gap and then carry on with the next little bit. I want to be really careful because it's quite delicate, this flexible pipe. That's it, it's in. And that can sit there now and wait till I need to attach this end to the motor, which hopefully will be sometime this afternoon. I'm going to start bricking it all up. Okay, so far so good. Well, finally, after many hours of digging holes, trying to get this wired up, they make the smallest wires with the least amount of play in them. Just unbelievable. Also, as you can see, where are we, just here, I haven't been able to put a cable tie on there because they didn't supply enough. I still need 2 and there's none left at all. So yeah, it's all connected, it's running, I don't know if you can hear it. Quiet, which is nice. So this pipe comes down here and this will connect to the grill up here somewhere, which I was hoping to do now, but without the cable ties I'm a bit stuck. So yeah, I'll have a nip down to the Brico depot and see if we can fix it. Oh, why is it that all the small jobs, the little fiddly jobs, take forever? Tiling this wall, relatively speaking, didn't take any time at all. Wiring a fan up, knocking a hole through a wall, took all day. So it just drives you bonkers, but anyway. The tiled, the fan's working, the holes through the wall. I've got to wait, I'm going to go and get some cable ties just to finish this off, which I will do tomorrow. I was going to say, I'm going to leave a hatch so that in the future, if there's any problems with the fan, it's easy to get at. But yeah, tomorrow I hope to start filling all the joints in and getting this somewhere near finished, just for decorating. I bought all the plasterboard earlier today. So I'm going to carry that all upstairs now. Right, let's go and have a drink and we'll carry on tomorrow. Take care, everybody.